Oh, dude! It's a brand new metal detecting adventure today. I'm with Capt'n Billy. I'm trying to keep up with him. He's going to take us to some colonial era, or maybe later, home sites up here on this island in Maine. Sees lots of shells here. Not sure if this is an Indian midden or a colonial midden. Not really seeing too many. Lots of pieces of brick. You can see the brick and stuff in there. But anyway, let's go ahead and go metal detecting. Find a couple gold coins and call it a day. What do you say? What you got, Billy?
What do you think?
Squeaker. I don't know.
It's big. It's probably one of them brass nails. Remember them brass nails?
Oh, I love those brass nails.
Solid.
Hey, oh, you going to dig it, or are you just going to stand there and play with it?
Listen, to savor the moment.
Looking good out here. A little bit chilly, huh? Oh, wow.
Shells.
Look at the shells, dude. What is it? Something pretty small in it.
Coin.
It's a coin?
No. What is it?
Shotgun shell.
Yes, sir. 12th Georgia.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's aluminum, though, isn't it?
Yeah. The modern ones, you know, they don't make them like they used to.
Oh. Well,
That was a screamer.
This is something, right?
I hope.
Oh, you want it back, huh? There you go, Billy. There you go. Let me go find my metal detectors around here somewhere. Just give me a minute. So where we headed, Billy? You seem to be in a hurry.
Right there.
Oh, so how do you know about this place? You find it or see it in the map?
We were over here hunting last November.
Oh.
And they went through a bull thicket and come across the big hole in the ground.
What's a bull thicket?
That's which you got to go sideways to get through it.
And that's where we're going.
That's where we're coming from the other end. So.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully it's good. That's where the deer are.
Deer.
So it's somewhere over there. 200 people that lived here at one time.
This is like an island, right?
It's an island.
Yeah. 200 people on an island out in the middle of nowhere. Any bear out here?
We'll find out.
Sasquatch. You don't say Sasquatch up here. You say Sam Squinch, right?
Sam Squinch.
Like the Trailer Park Boys.
There's plenty of them. I don't know about.
You're really moving fast. You must be excited about this spot. I can tell. I've never seen you move this fast.
I'm trying to get over there before that other outfit gets in.
They're not even out of the boat yet.
Because
Lots of flotsam and jetsam. Often when you're looking for home sites, you look for areas that are different than the surroundings. Like you notice this is kind of an open, cleared area. And it could be an indication of how the vegetation has been changed by people living here and dumping trash out and walking around and stomping the grass down and stuff. Like I'm looking at this hill in front of me and that's looking different. Here at this open area, lots of trees, hill with grass. So it's possible there could be something going on here on this knoll. But I don't see anything yet. Look for pottery, pieces of glass. Don't see any, but you know what we should do is quit yapping and turn on the metal detector. Then we'll know for sure. So up in front of us here, there's another giant shell midden. So that's an indication of human habitation because that's somebody's dump. It's been dug in, looks like somebody's been digging in it. Now the shell middens could be Indian, but they can also be colonial. Because of course these guys ate a lot of shell, clams and oyster. I don't know about oysters up here, but lots of stuff. Yeah, oh yeah, some pottery. So we're close, Billy. So what we're going to do, that's loaded with iron. So this probably could be either or. It's probably a home here, even though I don't see a cellar hole. I suspect there's going to be one right around here. Shall we, Billy? Billy's already digging. So there's tons of iron in here. Look down, I can see this. Get a good signal. So that's a 30-30 rifle casing from a deer hunter. There's the midden Billy just came across, and over here is where the foundation is. Okay, you can see the stones lined up in a line, a little dip right here. Dug out over there, so we're right on it, man. Oh, it's a big hole over there, Billy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we might be on a hot spot, so I got to get to work.
And laid up on the side of it?
I see a lot of iron right here.
That's been picked out?
I'm not so sure. I mean, it's just like in this dirt. I'm not seeing where anybody set it on rocks.
First time it's ever been searched since they left.
Yeah. You think?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
I think we'll
Hope so. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of iron in here. Piece of stove. Awesome. Let's get to work. So Billy just dug a piece of a lantern. Nice, easy digging. We'll just try to pick it up real quick. See chunks of iron. Oh no. Not a great squeaker. Just a round iron ring. And you see it's tapered, so that would have been on a wooden pole or shaft of some sort. And, you know, to keep it together so it wouldn't split. Oh, that's wild. What do you think it is?
Part of it fell off. Well, it was a little book. You see that?
Yeah. Well, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's falling apart.
Yeah, it's very fragile, isn't it? Oh, congratulations.
Well, good.
That's awesome. Good spot, yeah.
Jumping. They are here.
I jumped down in the cellar hole, and it's absolutely carpeted with iron, but I did get a good signal here, so I went ahead and dug it. And it's a piece of lead sheeting. It's like a thin lead, you know, kind of the type of stuff they might put on a boat. Lots of window, I guess that's a bottle, isn't it? Thought that was window glass, but it's got a good curvature. This is going to be a great place to dig out a little bit later, but let's go ahead and keep metal detecting the edge of the cellar hole here, and got a toe tap. Nice signal. And that would go on the tip of a boot to keep the leather from wearing down. Awesome little find. Got a nice deep hole going here. This is like butter to dig through it. And it's got a little piece of a lantern. That is where the wick would come out. That's a nice little find. Everything was deep too. I mean, the soil right here is just so soft. It's awesome. Piece of a lantern. Just piece of a lantern.
I got a hinge up here.
Pretty close to the cellar hole right there. It's got a screamer of a signal. And it's I think it's lead, but it looks like it had a purpose. Like there might have been a handle on it there. Or place to fashion a handle, but I don't know why you would have a lead blade. It's wide there. It's kind of narrowed down. Well, it's not really that narrow, I guess, but I don't think that's just a piece of lead that was cut. I think it was purpose made for something. No idea what though. It's kind of a weird little thing. It looks like it's aluminum, but I don't believe it is. I think it's just plated, but it's got a design on it. Not sure what that is. Not Hobart, is it like a refrigerator tag? It actually could be. They didn't have electricity on these islands, though. Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure. It has a patent date. Looks like 1881. Stuttgart. H-O-H-N-E-R. Two hands coming together, clasping something with writing on it. Oh, it's a trademark. Yeah, that's pretty cool right there. Never found one of those. Cellar holes right down in there, and I saw this big rock. I thought it was kind of interesting, so I came over here to give it a go with the metal detector, and I started digging the hole. Got a big signal. And there's a beautiful top to a bottle here, so that's something we're going to do later. Let's look for bottles. But I got this iron rod that I'm digging up. I don't know what it is. Oh, I would do that together. Ooh, that's a beautiful piece. I definitely want to dig in here a little bit later, and we'll look for other, you know, for bottles and stuff. I think the cellar hole's actually been dug for bottles. There's another big piece of iron. I'll pry that out. It just looks to me like someone had been digging in there, but this place has never been metal detected. Yeah, it's going to be like a rim to a barrel. Kind of broke it, but I suspect that's going to be like a barrel rim. So this is going to be good. This may be where they dumped some of their trash or had a building or something right over here. I'm going to cover this back up, and we'll pop back in after a bit and dig it out. Probably on a separate video though, because it's a little bit different than metal detecting. This is a really cool find right here. I was hoping I was going to find some of these on this trip. This is obviously a spike, giant nail of some sort, but it's actually made out of brass. And they would use these in boats, and of course you can see we're right on the water here. So that's really cool. Hopefully I'll find a few more of these, because that's one of my favorite finds from up here. This is pretty cool. Look at this. There's got a couple harmonica reeds. So that was probably an entire harmonica that they lost or left here. Awesome. We'll look around and see if there's any other little pieces in here, like maybe the end caps or something. It's actually right there. I'm just going to listen for squeakers though. No, don't hear any. Interesting iron handle here. This must have gone to, like, I guess it could have gone to a door or maybe a trunk. It looks like it has a latch on that end, but you can see it's got an escutcheon here. So you push this to open it. So that could have gone to like a pie safe or something like that, I would suspect. If I need a shovel later today, here's a blade. Just got to get a handle for it. Pop back over to the foundation. I got a screamer of a signal here. And, well, It's a big old piece of copper sheathing of some sort. Now they use a lot of copper on the ships around here. Not saying that that is what this is, but you can see that they had it nailed on something. Could have been nailed on the side of a food storage area, trying to keep the rats out. That was a screamer though. So just kind of looking around the old cellar hole here. I'm piling my iron in the middle of this, and I suspect this has actually been dug out with people looking for bottles, because you notice the edges are all sunken down. I don't think it's ever been metal detected based on what we're finding. But geez, some nice pieces of things in here. So these are probably, you know, people looking for bottles. You know, could have been 50 years ago, who knows. Cellar hole's over there, and I'm kind of up in a new area, and there's just tons of signals in here, like iron rings and square nails galore, and this pottery and brick. So I think this might be another good area maybe to come back to after we're done detecting, and just dig out and see if there's any good bottles in there or any other good treasures. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff right here too.
I'm starting to get a headache on account of the iron that was over there. It was just blowing my ears out. So I got away from the hole, just trying to get a little peace and quiet, and then all of a sudden, bang, the 78, 77 signal hit. Sounded awful good, but it's right there, and I have seen it's round. That's all I know.
Oh, dude!
What do you think it is?
So what you call a lodgy?
I'm hoping it's a magic.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh my God, that thing's huge.
It is big.
Is that like Canadian or something?
Could be.
I have never seen one.
Seems we're so close to Canada.
Yeah. Drink your Ovaltine. I mean, it's definitely a coin, but it seems just a little bit big for a US, but
doesn't it? It's too small to be a Canadian, because Canadians are
they bigger than that?
They're a lot thicker.
Right there.
Could be French. I don't know. Anyways, it is a lodgy.
Oh. Let's
just let it dry, and you know how I like to rub it while it's wet.
Awesome, dude.
Stay tuned.
So you're going back to the boat?
Yeah, I think so. I'll give you guys a chance.
Here's a really hard used axe head. You can actually, kind of neat, because you can see the way it was manufactured. You can see how that looks like it's a channel going down through there, and it actually is. That's where they folded two pieces of iron over, blacksmith did, and then he'd weld them together on the end with a harder blade. When I say weld, I mean done by a blacksmith, not like a modern electric welder. But yeah, that was broken pretty hard. I'm not even sure how you would do that unless you were like chopping on those rocks right there. A nice little piece of china here. I think that'll get us back, pre-Civil War for sure.
Yeah.
What is that, an Indian head?
That's an Indian head penny.
Boy, it's really crumbly, isn't it?
It almost looks like zinc.
It does, or like bronze.
And that's a little button.
Button? I haven't found a button yet.
Shank is broken off, though.
You sure it's a button?
No, I'm not sure it is a button, but I believe it is a button.
Yeah.
I don't know what else it would be.
Yeah.
But that is 100% Indian.
Indian head. You got the...
I got this. I think it is a Canadian largie. I think it's a Vic, unfortunately.
Oh, do you?
Which would be more modern than
like late 1800s,
well,
early 1900s?
Yeah, there's a
oh, yeah, I can start to see that now, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Awesome, man.
Anyways.
Yeah. Okay, so we're about halfway through our time here at this spot. So I thought what I'd do is I'm going to put my metal detector down and dig around some of these areas, see if we can find some bottles. Separate video, since we were like bottle hunting without the metal detector. We have about an hour or two, so let's get to it before it's too late.
Take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere in between. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big